Hey guys, I'm Mara. I am the owner and visionary at Social Status, where we help wellness businesses just like you thrive on social media using engagement-driven strategies and methods to help you become an authority on social media, whether it be organic or through paid advertising. Today, I'm making this video to talk about the 3 things that you can do to optimize and maximize your social media marketing experience, again, whether it be organic or through paid advertising. So the number one thing that is going to optimize your experience is brainstorming. So this is one of the most common things that people come to me with when they are trying to come up with content for social media. It's like, how do you think of things? They're always struggling to come up with different pieces of content, different content ideas, all of that kind of thing. So the number one thing that you can do is brainstorm. And this is really beneficial and powerful if you do it with your team and don't feel like you need to do everything by yourself. Utilize your team. Schedule a team meeting for anybody who wants to come. It can be like an open door thing where anybody who's interested in brainstorming content ideas can come to your meeting. And then all you need to do is just sit down and think about what you already have. There's no reason that you need to reinvent the wheel here. Just think about what you already have and utilize that information. So for example, if you think about all of the different classes that you offer, or the different exercises that you do or anything like that, basically whatever your business offers, that's pure content and that is gold. The thing with social media nowadays is people want to get value from it, and they're not going to come into a business that they know nothing about. People will do a lot of research before they actually buy and come into your studio. So the more that you can educate them and tell them about who you are and what you offer and why they want to come in and why they're going to benefit from coming to your business, will always win and help impact their buying decision. So when you're brainstorming content, you want to think about what you already have. So classes. So you think about your classes, you think about the different postures in that class, and each different posture. If you're a yoga studio, how many different postures do you know? There's, in the original hot yoga series, there's 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. That is 26 months worth of content. That is 26 pieces of content that you can then break up into tips and tricks and tutorials and all sorts of things. And when you're brainstorming, you want to really break it down into like a spider web. And I'm going to share a resource with you guys in the comments where you can actually see the brainstorming get broken down. So you have, for example, we're talking about rabbit pose. Okay. So rabbit pose, of course, you're going to do a how-to. You're going to do a how to do rabbit pose tutorial. You're going to do a rabbit pose beginner version, any modifications to rabbit pose, any tips, tricks, grabbing the heels, really grabbing the heels, like why you want to grab the heels, not just like do this, 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 and this. You want to talk about why you do this, why you need to touch your forehead to the knees, why this is beneficial. Talk about the benefits of the posture. Talk about if you want to get here to here, here are some little tips and tricks that you can use along the way. So then when people see this content, they're going to be like, oh shit, I want to come into this studio and practice my rabbit pose. I want to use these tips and tricks that I just learned and utilize them in my own practice. So educating people can be really powerful. And so that is my advice to you for the number one thing to optimize your social is brainstorming and thinking about what you already have, and then figuring out and mapping out the different types of content and ways that you can make content from there. And video is the number one. Video is outperforming any other type of content right now, whether it's links, graphic posts, that kind of thing. So please make sure that you are taking videos of this content because it's really powerful, and that's what the algorithm is favoring on almost every single platform right now. The number 2 thing that I would suggest you do to help optimize your socials is to schedule content. This is something that still baffles me when business owners come to me and they're like, how do you figure this out and put it all out and all of this stuff? Get a scheduling platform. There are so many free ones. There are really good paid ones. They're not that expensive. It is a huge lifesaver to schedule your content out ahead of time. So once you've brainstormed everything, you put it into a calendar, you map it out, and then you schedule it out as well once you have all of your content for it. And then you don't have to worry about it. It's like you set it and forget it. It's like planning an event. You need to schedule out when you set up your event and all of that. You need to schedule out staff meetings. They don't just happen magically. And if you try and do things on the fly, it's usually a shit show. It usually doesn't go as planned. So scheduling stuff ahead of time, there are free schedulers within every individual platform. You can schedule TikToks within TikTok and with external scheduling platforms and softwares. You can schedule Instagram, Facebook in Creator Studio in Facebook. I really like it because you can schedule every single type of content. So you can schedule long form video, short form video, all of the things in Creator Studio. So it's really, really powerful that way. And then, and it's the most reliable as well because it's actually Facebook. Facebook and Instagram owns it. So there are less chances of things going wrong because it's right from the source. Next, there's like Later, there's Hootsuite, there's Planoly for Instagram. There's all sorts of different ones. If you just Google scheduling, social media scheduling platforms, you'll have a ton pop up. I personally like Later the best, and it's really easy to use. They mostly all are really easy to use, and that is the biggest thing that I would recommend. The third thing that is going to help you optimize your content and your social media presence is video content. Like I mentioned earlier, video is in right now. The algorithm is favoring short form video. That's why Reels and TikToks are huge right now. People really love that bite-sized information and they love to watch things. People are really into it right now. And if you buy into it, your socials and your KPIs and your numbers and your engagement will skyrocket. It will, I promise you that. I work with studios all the time, and I have studios who do not send me any content for Reels. Their engagement rates are like down at 20%. Studios that do, their engagement rate is over 100%. Yes, that's possible. So the people engaging versus the people that the posts are reaching, they are like way up here. That's the engagement rate. So really, really powerful stuff is posting video type content. So I hope that these tips have been helpful. If you guys have any questions at all, again, my name is Mara. You can schedule a free discovery call with me if you'd like to chat more about social media management and working with us and all of the services and stuff that we have to offer for yoga studios and fitness brands. My website is www.socialstatus.ca. And again, my name is Mara. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.